Hi guys, Jace here. Today we're going to look at hydration packs. More specifically, the Camelbak Chase Vest versus the USWE Outlander 2. Let's get to it. So, the Camelbak Chase Vest. 2.5 litres of carrying capacity, plenty for your inner tube, spare canister, food at the front, food at the back, your mobile phone. 1.5 litres of fluid capacity, 8 pockets, doesn't bounce around, plenty of space, 330 grams, do your best. Okay, the USWE Outlander 2, super lightweight, 310 grams, and it also has 1.5 litres of fluid capacity. It's got 2 litres of carrying capacity and it's got enough space for a mobile phone in the back. No dancing monkey here, snug, fits perfectly with this front harness. So as you can see here, we've got the Chase Vest. The quality of it is really good, made of stringy mesh material at the back here. You've got the straps for adjustability on either side here. Some mesh flexible material here. Zips for the front left hand pocket, and inside here you can see there's another zip here for your keys or for a credit card if you're going out, and a little loop here you can put some food in there. On the right hand side we've got a mesh pocket at the front which you can put some nutrition in there. The only problem with these front pockets, or this in particular, if you've got them open and you're leaning slightly forward and you're bouncing down a track, then they tend to jump out. Got another zip here, mobile phone. A few little pouches in here which you can store your waterproof jacket in, and again got zips here for pouches for chain, for spares, and here you've got a big carrying pouch. And I'll flip around so you can see here what we've got is 2 pockets at the front. You've got a chest harness here, supposed to go up to a 46-inch chest, I believe, and it tightens it up. Got a little loop here for the hose which goes through like so, and you've got a clip on the side here. In fact, you've got 2 clips on the side here to securely fasten it in place. I'll put it on the scales here without the reservoir. 346 grams. Next we've got the USWE Outlander 2. Pretty minimalist, pretty light. You've got some mesh here at the sides. Spin it around. Got this buckle here to buckle it together. You can see here a zip tie. I've had to alter that because if you look at the hose, it just doesn't go through here at all, so I'm not quite sure what they were thinking of when they put these in. There was one on the other side as well which I just snipped off, and I'll probably snip that off as well. And then also on this side here was a little clasp to get hold of the hose and secure it. Now the problem with that is I like it on the right hand side and it was only on the left, and I couldn't swap it over, so I had to cut that off. The alternative is to get a magnetic clip, and you can buy these off the USWE website, and this is a slightly different one. This is an Evoc one. Clip it on wherever it is, clip it onto the hose. See the magnetic bit, and secures in place there, which is ideal, but that's an extra $10. There is one pocket here which I can see. Here we go. It's supposed to be a mobile phone pocket. It's pretty, I don't even think I can get it in there. Oh yes I can, so I'm just going to weigh the USWE. I think it's supposed to come in at 309 grams, and It's 308 grams. See the difference of the width between the Camelbak and the width of the USWE. So the USWE should be slightly cooler. Now let's compare the bladders. Same size, 1.5 litres. You can see the Camelbak one, easy to lift up. Pretty nice. You've got a quick release clip here, so you can just clip the hose into it. And the end here, you could just lock it off, which is what I quite like. Or you can twist it if it's facing the wrong way, because often you find that you put your Camelbak on and the hose is facing the other way, and you just twist it. The screw-on cap here, which can be a little bit tricky to put on. Often you have to just tip it upside down, make sure it's correct. Now the USWE 1.5 litres, it's very easy to fill. Just pull here, you've got a large hole, you can fill it. Fold this up and just slide over here, so then you don't get any leakage. Now this doesn't come with a quick release at all here, so this is pretty hard to take out. So if you were going to swap just bladders, that wouldn't be possible. The end actually doesn't come with this end cap. I had to buy it separate, which locks it off. A bit like the Camelbak one, and you can twist it around, although it's a little bit more difficult. So you can buy an end which just clips in like the Camelbak one does. So there we have it. USWE Outlander 2 Camelbak Chase Vest. Welcome to the all-important bro science bounce test. USWE on the left, Camelbak on the right. Fitting quite nicely. USWE a bit slimmer. Camelbak pretty secure. USWE looks quite secure as well. Not as secure, I must say. Make of that what you will. Here we are in the local urban bike park. Got a few kilometers of trails, lots of traffic going past, so you'll hear that as we go on. So we'll do a couple of loops. First up is a USWE Outlander 2. Let's get to it. What I am noticing is that it's really snug around the chest area. Now harness fits nice and snug. It's great and easy just to have one clip to clip it on and off. So if you're in a rush and want to swap it or change bladders, it's perfect. The adjustability is great around the chest or around the rib cage area. There are two different buckles, so there's quite a bit there. My concern is around the shoulder area. Now I've got it at its tightest setting, and I still feel a bit of space between my shoulders and the strap. Not a great deal, and the adjustability there isn't anywhere near as great as with the waist or the chest or sternum. Despite that, shoulder straps doesn't seem to affect the pack bouncing up and down. You don't notice it at all, especially on those technical slippy bits, so perhaps it doesn't have as much effect as I thought it might. It's interesting to me to test these two hydration packs out back to back, because I'd never done it. I had the Camelbak Chase Vest for a year or so before I had the USWE. Since I've had the USWE for the last 6 months, I've just been using that. It's so high up on your back that you can't feel it at all on your lower back, which is fantastic. And here we go with round 2, Camelbak Chase Vest. Just a quick change and run our way. The immediate thing I noticed with the Chase Vest is that it actually seems to fit better around the shoulders than the USWE. It rests just on top of them. There's still a little bit of room, but it fits better. There is less movement, which surprises me, because I thought the USWE would have less movement, or as the tagline says, no dancing monkey. One slight concern with the Chase Vest is the sternum straps that go over his chest. I've got them on maximum now, and they're pretty snug. If they, like it says, supposed to fit a 46-inch chest, then it will be pretty restrictive. When I lean forward like so, it's a bit better, but you know, it can at first feel a little bit tight, and if you have to go up a hill right out the bat, well, if you're a bigger guy, 42 to 46-inch chest, then I think you may struggle. One thing that is better with the Camelbak Chase is the retention system for the tube. Whoop. It clips in. There's a pocket there that runs right through the Camelbak, and then hold on a sec. Then there's a couple of little plastic clips where you can clip the hose into right out of the box. And I know Camelbak has a magnetic clasp if you want to buy one of those too, but this system is a lot better than the fiddly USWE system that doesn't really work. It's not fit for purpose. The vest does sit a little bit lower than the USWE, so if you've got I think there's still enough room to reach down and get in your pockets if you've got a lycra top on, or a top with pockets in the back, but not quite as much room as the USWE. And also, one other factor, even though I haven't been going for very long and it isn't warm today at all, is I can feel it, the moistness in my back with this. You know, maybe it's because I was wearing the USWE first, but it's more than likely to be because this pack's a little bit heavier, a little bit broader, and if you put items of kit in the back, then it's going to be a little bit heavier still, rest on your back a little bit more, and make you sweat a bit more. So let's round this up then. First of all, the USWE at $90. It is very lightweight. It sits up high on the back. Great for those people with lower back pain. Looks good. It's got a very good 4-point harness, which is quick to take off and put back on. Also, thinking about it, the shoulder straps just sit off, so the advantage of that is all the weight is taken by the chest and the sternum area, so you're not going to get sore shoulders, so that is a good thing. The cons, well, build quality isn't quite so good. Their tagline is no dancing monkey, but you could have some dancing monkey's bits if you don't adapt the tube as to how you need it. So who's it for? Well, it's for the racer who does cross-country marathons, who may suffer from lower back problems. It's also for the racer that likes to carry their nutrition in the back pockets of their shirt and their spares on the bike. What's it for? Well, it's ideal for those cross-country marathons. It's smaller, it can dissipate the heat quicker. It's for those cross-country marathons where there's a transition and you can quickly swap out the bladder. The Camelbak Chase Vest at $100. The pros are the build quality. It's great out the box. You don't have to change anything. It's got 8 pockets, loads of storage. The cons, it's a little bit bigger, so might be a little bit warmer. It sits slightly lower down on the back. And also these chest straps can be a bit tighter if you're a larger person. What's it for? Well, it's for those cross-country marathons that you need to be self-supported at. And it's for those longer rides. So if you just go out generally for 2 to 3 hour rides, this can be your pack. If I could buy just one vest, it would be the Camelbak Chase Vest because of its build quality and its versatility. Having said that, I'm going to keep the USWE Outlander 2 for my races because I think they will give me less problems with my lower back and my shoulders, so it'll be less fatiguing. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up and press subscribe. Until next time.